Hello everyone, today I'm going to implement this taking the skateboard into the hand when I stop skating like this. So I can just walk around if I stop skating after taking the skateboard into the hand, and again if I press C, the character will start skateboarding right away. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna work on today. If I try to take the skateboard into the hand in the air, character just land on the ground just like this. Okay, let's see how to do this today. And this episode is sponsored by these generous patrons. Thank you very much for the support. Okay, so I hope you remember the last time we changed the simulation method we were using for the skateboard system to make it have a more dynamic nature of a movement. We implemented physics simulation based movement system. So yeah, after that earlier I had implemented the mechanism when I press E, the character was going to walk in mode, but now it is broken. See, so today we are going to fix that. Right, let me open the third person character first, and here when I press E, I have a function called interact. Here in this toggle skateboard node. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing here is this. In the begin play, I set the simulation sphere using this function. I set it to move forward with physics simulation enabled. So let me change this part to a function. I'll call it toggle sim sphere. Okay, right, now here this part should take place if only if I want to simulate the sphere. So let's have a branch here and add this as a parameter. Let's call it simulate. If this is false, what I should do is I should stop the simulation. Similarly, this way, just stop the simulation, and also I have to make sure that this simulation sphere moves to the original location, original relative location. So set relative location back to 0, 0. Right. Do I have to do any changes to the collision? No, I don't have to. Right, now in the event graph I'll call this one with a true input. Now let's again test if everything is working as expected. It is good. Right, the next thing is, by default we are moving on the skateboard, so this one is true. But let's go to the toggle skateboard part. So here we have set this input action, and when we call this, if we are on the skateboard, we get off from the skateboard. If we are not in the skateboard, we get in to the skateboard. So right, so instead of binding this directly to the interact, let's define a custom event toggle. Should be simple. Skateboard. Oh, do we have a function similar to that? Okay, and here also let's add input to enable or disable. Right, now let me move this part here and connect like this, and for the on skateboard part I'll just directly connect it like this. Right, then let me break this, and here I'll call toggle skateboard. Why this is new parameter? Okay, right, now here based on this on skateboard or off skateboard option, I'll call toggle 𝐶𝐻𝐵𝐵. So this should also be same as this parameter. If I am on the skateboard, simulation should be turned on, otherwise it should be turned off. And then from the begin player, instead of calling the toggle 𝐶𝐻𝐵𝐵, I'll call toggle skateboard with the true. Oh, what's wrong? Alright, so here we have a small problem. So when we toggle 𝐶𝐻𝐵𝐵, I have to move it to the 0, 0 location of the relative to the character's root. But when I simulate the 𝐶𝐻𝐵𝐵, it detached from the character. So therefore this wouldn't make sense. So what I have to do is attach component to component. And here location role is snap to target, rotation also snap to target, but that wouldn't matter. Scale role keep world. Now the character moving out of, now it works, but movement inputs are not working. If I press E again, this again starts working, but the animation is not correct. Okay, let's fix these problems one by one. Alright, and also I have a little mistake here. The skating, yeah, I have two skating instances here. Animation blueprints here. This one is what I have used here, but that's not correct. I should use the one I have assigned here. Okay, so let's select this and use this arrow and compile. Now it should work. Okay, right, now we need to fix other problems. Okay, so after selecting the correct animation blueprint, it's like this. It works properly. So I had actually fixed this in an earlier episode, but I somehow mixed up in this situation. Okay, now that part is done. So what's left to fix it is here in the moment input. We check if we are on a skateboard. Yeah, we consider this one. If we are on skateboard, we add the movement input. So this is for move right, so it's okay. How about move forward? Oh, I have disconnected this. This is only for testing. I think I disconnected it, so I have to enable this one. And in the event tick, we have to do this aligning skateboard part only if we are on the skateboard. So all these things should happen only if I am on the skateboard. So here let's add a branch using on skateboard. Right. Oh wait, what's wrong? Here again I have a rotation issue. The idle animation is looking this way, running and moving animation this way. Okay, let me quickly fix them. Let me export this. Walk and run both. And here they should be facing to the right to have proper rotation. So I'll set the rotation of the import rotation to 0 and go to the place I just exported. Wait, here this is the run. Re-import. No. Right, the animation problem is fixed. So all I had to do is change in the rotation of the animation. Okay, so here is the preview. Right, now I can move as usual. Oh, one more thing. As for this jump, so this is still the jump in a skateboard here. So here I do the jumping, and here I don't check if I am already on the skateboard. So what we have to do is, before going playing this montage, we have to check if we are on the skateboard. If not, we can just call the default jump event. Right, now this is the default jump event. It works as usual. And if I press C, oh, it changes to the skateboard. Right, now let's see how to move the board to the hand of the character when he start walking. So for that, let me open the mesh. Right, let's play running animation. Let's add a socket to the right hand. Let's call it hand or socket. Yeah, that's fine, no need to change. And let's add a preview asset. This is skateboard. Right, let me modify the socket a little bit. How does it should look? Like this. Is it fine? Or should we add it like this? Right, what about the walking? Okay, walking also seems fine. Right, now hand or socket, we have the hand or socket, and let's go to the toggle skateboard function. Here, so at the moment skateboard is attached to the capsule component, not to the mesh. So if I start walking, get the skateboard, attach to component, let's use the mesh as the parent, and location as the socket name. I'll give hand or socket. Location role, let's keep world, rotation keep world, scale keep world, and then let's do a move component. Within 0.3 seconds. I don't think we need a scene. Right, let's see how it looks now. Oh, I hide it somewhere. Where do I hide it? Right here. Oh, I don't have to do that anymore, so let's just skip that. Okay, we might need to edit the path this skateboard takes when it moves to the hand. And When we again start working on the skateboard, again start skateboarding, after stopping working, we have to put the skateboard back in the position. So for that we have to do the same thing here, and then again call move component with this initial location is -98, everything else is 0, rotation is 0. Okay, shall we check now? Oh wait, that's wrong, because I didn't connect the parent, so the parent should be the capsule component. Great. Okay. Also, we need to address one more issue. The issue is, what if I toggle skateboard when I'm here? So as you can see, the character is slanted. So we need to prevent that. And for that, what we have to do is, we can again get a reference to capsule component, call move component to we can get actor transform. We don't really need to change the location, so we can use the same location, but for the rotation we have to keep everything 0 except Z. Right, now let's check. Let's go here. See, the character is straight again. Okay, right. Now let's test what happens if I take the skateboard into hand when I'm in the air. Right, it seems fine. Okay. Alright, so with this I think I can stop this episode for today. And thanks for watching. So as always, project files will be available for the download through Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club.